Stewardship is this intentional, grateful, and loving response of a Christian disciple. It's a way of life that recognizes and receives and shares God's gifts and charisms for the good of all. It is making Jesus Christ known and loved.
My name is Alison James. My husband, Paul James, and our son, Simon, are joining us from home. Our daughter, Maisie, is with me live today. My parents, who are usually here, and they sit right up there, are joining us from home. And usually I'd feel much less nervous about doing something like this if my entire family was here with me. But they are. You are here with me, and you are also my family. Soon after Paul and I became engaged, he said to me, "Alison, if things ever get really tough, I want you to know that I'll sell my third kidney so you can still get your facials." He still has his third kidney and I don't get facials anymore. It was his humorous show of his dedication to being a true steward of our marriage and our future family. This past month, Paul's been on ladders on our roof, repairing things, redoing one of our bathrooms, teaching our son Simon how to use tools and such. Paul's service to our family and care for our home is echoed here at OLG. He delights in singing in the choir. He very much misses it right now. And along with Simon, our son, playing trumpet at Mass and working in the tree lot. Just last year, Paul started leading a discipleship group of 8th grade boys here at OLG. The other week I asked him how it went, and he looked at me and he said, "I nailed it." It's an absolute joy for him and for us, all of my family, to be able to use our strengths, our passions, our God-given gifts to be his hands in this world to serve, both at our home, at the James home, and at our OLG home. Next to our James home, our OLG home is next on the list of places where I have laughed and cried the most. A few years ago, when Paul's father was ill and entering hospice, we cried, we prayed as we entered an unfamiliar space that was preparing for the loss of him and the pending void in our lives. I was trying to make sense of some work obligations and other logistics, and I asked our daughter Maisie if I could drop her off here at school a little early the next day. She said sure. She's very agreeable. As we drove to OLG that morning, she said, "Oh, it's Thursday morning rosary. I can do that." And I just kind of nodded because I was really preoccupied. And when I picked her up from school later that day, I said, "Sweetie, how was your day?" And she replied that it was good and that she went to rosary. And I said, "Well, but did you have a rosary?" She said, "No, they gave me one." "But were any of your friends there?" "No, I sat alone." And then she quietly said, "I said my rosary for Bunka." That's her grandfather. Tears. It was so beautiful for me to witness that OLG is not only the place that Paul and I come to when we're looking for peace, answers, community, and guidance, but it has become a home that our children go to when they're looking for the same things. God has blessed our family richly with time, talents. Paul, granted, holds most of those, and treasure, but he has also blessed us with our second home, OLG, and you, our family. Stewardship is our way of thanking God for all the blessings that we have by returning a portion of our gifts to care for OLG and for our community. Our family believes that when we open up our hands to serve and to give, they remain open to receive his blessings. Thank you all for your prayerful discernment regarding the OLG Stewardship campaign and how you will open your hands to care for our OLG family and partake in this building of the kingdom of God. Thank you.